Hello, Aries. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of November. So, from the 16th all the way through the end of the month. This is a general reading, Aries. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and your life and your situation and relationship, and release what does not resonate with you. If you find that you are interested in a personal private reading from me, all of that information is down below in the description box. I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that I use. All right, guys. So what I have before me are two decks that I wanted to use for the focus messages this time around. The first is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aquamoonlight, and then we've got the Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's start your reading and let's take a look and see what focus messages I can grab for you this time around, Aries. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for the second half of the month, November 2019. What focus message needs to come through at this time for Aries? Please bring it forward at this time. Let me fan this out and see what I am guided to pull for you. All right, I want this one right here. Some of you guys are feeling conflicted, possibly. This card reads multiple choices, inconsistency, as well as decisions. So I feel for some of you this is coming through because there's a lot on your mind. You're feeling very conflicted about some aspect of your life, possibly feeling a little bit overwhelmed by having too many choices that need to bring about decisions, and maybe you're not ready to make those decisions. Okay, let's add to that, Aries, with an additional focus message from the Infinity Oracle. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through by way of a focus message here. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Let's see what I'm guided to pull for you. We've got Ladies' Night coming through here. This could be for those of you, especially my ladies, of course, who are single at this time, and you're just enjoying life, not attached to anything or anyone. And that could be something that's a new thing for you right now, especially if you're newly single, or if you are just simply enjoying time with your girlfriends. That's coming through as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start and see what else needs to come through this time, Aries. All right, so angels and spirit guides for Aries for this reading. And this is the Mystic Moon Oracles. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through for the second half of November. But yeah, some of you guys are feeling conflicted, having too many choices and unable to make a decision. And then I've got my divine feminines who are just single, enjoying life, enjoying the ladies' night adventures that you might be having with your friends, and that is totally okay. All right, let's see what else we can add to this. What's up with these multiple choices and decisions? Metamorphosis, beautiful card. This is possibly you, Aries, and you're going through some changes in your life, or wanting to welcome in changes, knowing that there is a need to kind of create a different path for yourself, especially if things have been stagnant in your life. For those of you who have been single for a while, perhaps you're tired of being single and you're just ready for love to come in, and so you're working on yourself so that you can go ahead and manifest that. That's a part of the changes that you're hoping to be able to bring to the surface. The next card is Crossroads. So I feel this is where some of you are. You're at a crossroads. You know that you need to create movement in your life, but you're not sure quite the direction that you should go. So rather than making a decision, you're not making any decision. There is a conclusion here. There's that key right there. So something had to come to an end, possibly recently for you, Aries, but you do have the key to unlock a different future for yourself. And also, as this card reads, conflicted, multiple choices. Perhaps you don't know what door to unlock and use this key. Okay, so we'll see how this all plays itself out. We'll take a look at that with the other cards that come forward. What else, please, for Aries? Vibrations. Okay, so if you are in a negative space right now, you need to change your vibration. What it is that you put out there, guys, is what it is that you will manifest back to you. So make sure you're coming from a place of positivity and light rather than negative energy and darkness, okay? That's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to bring back to yourself. So make sure that you are standing in a place of power and that you are victorious in your way of thinking and in what it is that you're wanting to manifest. We have nostalgia right after that. So some of you are still feeling very nostalgic about a past love relationship. You guys are in separation. You're not together. Clearly, some of you guys are single. Maybe you have had multiple choices in love and romance, but your heart always gravitates towards this person that you miss from the past. Somebody that you are not with at the moment, but you still wish that you could be with them. That's a part of that energy. Let's grab one more. Cycles. Cycles that need to go through its phases. That's a part of your journey, Aries. Something needs to come to completion if it hasn't already. I do feel for some of you, it's a done deal. You know, something has ended. That's a cycle that has completed itself, but you're still missing that person. You're still missing the connection, the relationship, the good times that you guys have shared. And other people might be vying for your attention, or you've dated since then, but are not really interested or investing yourself fully in those other connections because a part of your heart is still caught in the past with this person. What brought you guys into separation is this destruction card. That's the Tower, which has been coming out a lot this second half of November. That Tower moment is what brought you and this person into separation. And look at this. We have a barrier that's preventing you guys from coming together. But remember, Aries, okay, some of you guys are at a crossroads, but remember, you hold the key to this door. You hold the key to unlock this door. But sometimes what you're unlocking is actually not a good thing for you. So make sure that it serves your higher purpose. That Tower moment came down for a reason. And if what you're unlocking is something toxic or reconnecting with a karmic partner, somebody that you know is not good for you, then you need to analyze your situation, Aries, and make sure that you use this key wisely. Okay? So let's add some tarot to that. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here for Aries. So angels and spirit guides, please. Please bring it forward for me for Aries. What else do we need to know in regard to the situation, in love, in life, for Aries for the second half of November, please? All right, let's take a look and see what we can add to this. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides, what do we have? We have the Two of Wands. In the upright, this card does read planning and decisions. Okay, it makes sense that it's falling in the reverse because you're struggling with making those decisions. Wands is fire energy. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius for some of you. You can make progress if you allow it. If you take that first step and get yourself out of this crossroads type vibration, Aries, you can actually start creating movement. But, you know, it's going to take some time. You are going through a phase and some cycles right now. You are working on creating change in yourself, in your surroundings, in your life. So I feel here that this energy of feeling conflicted and just knowing that you're very inconsistent in making decisions because you're just overwhelmed with having too many choices right now. So rather than making a choice, you're just not making any choices. You're feeling conflicted, overwhelmed, and that's what's putting you at this crossroads energy. That's what's keeping you there. We do have the King of Cups right after that. That is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces for some of you. This King of Cups in this particular deck, it reads emotional mastery. The King of Cups is very emotionally balanced, only coming from a place of love, compassion, and understanding. Has the capability of bringing happiness and tranquility that you're looking for. So maybe, Aries, a part of your moving forward could be leading you to the King of Cups. Or this is the person that you are already thinking about for this reading. Somebody that you are feeling very nostalgic about. And look at this next card. Here we go again. Six of Cups, memories and reunion. That's exactly what this nostalgia card is talking about. It is tapping into very similar energies as the Six of Cups. Remembering a past love, someone that you more than likely are in separation from. And for some of you, you're really hoping to reconcile with this person, even though it has come to an end. So be wise about your choices. Again, there's a reason why this Tower moment came down on that relationship and why there is a barrier between the two of you. That might actually be a blessing in disguise. But ultimately, it's your choice, Aries, if you want them back in your life. You can manifest that actually, if that's something that you're wanting. You hold the key to be able to manifest this. Next card after that is the Judgment card. Okay, in this deck, it reads Karma Review. So the Judgment card is fire energy. And that's a part of your own energy, Aries. Could be Leo or Sagittarius as well. But this is a rebirth. This is a spiritual awakening. This is a resurrection, a renewal. Very fitting, since you've got the Tower represented right here, which levels things out of your life that no longer serve a purpose there. Or in this instance, it brought about the ending of a relationship that needed to come to an end. But part of that ending is allowing you to be able to start over, to rebuild on a more solid foundation in regard to a reconnection, if that's something that you're both ultimately wanting. There is a transformation that is created by the Judgment card. It is a new beginning, a new phase. You know, it's time to really get real about the connection. This is somebody who wants reconciliation and forgiveness. And if you guys happen to be on the same page, if this is something that you're both wanting, then you have a good chance of being able to work through the challenges here. But you got to evaluate the past, because part of that past is what brought this Tower down. And you need to be able to avoid that moving forward together. So there's a need for forgiveness, a need for accepting things the way they are, so that you can finally create healing and be able to move forward either on your own or back with this person. There's no need to make any hasty decisions with the Judgment card. It actually wants you to take your time to be able to improve the conditions in your life. It's time to get honest with yourself. Is it worth it to go back to something or someone that you experienced a painful ending, a Tower moment? So if you're going to entertain this person coming back to you, Aries, make sure that they've done the work on themselves. That this metamorphosis is a part of their work as well. you know, because it's time to definitely bury the past so that you can start over, so that you could start fresh. Again, either on your own, or if you're wanting to entertain a reconciliation, that's something that you can manifest with this person. You can have a new beginning. If that's something that you're truly wanting to invest time in, then you can have that. Next card is the Eight of Pentacles. It is a work in progress. Pentacles is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So you have the capability of actually making progress in this situation. And it's interesting how we've got the Knight of Pentacles right after that. In this particular deck, it reads steady progress. So that's actually a good thing. Because eights in tarot create change. For some of you also who are wanting to further your education, that's part of the Eight of Pentacles energy. This is tapping into your passions and what you're very diligent about, Aries. What it is that you are focusing on. And if what you're focusing on is manifesting changes and a relationship that you're wanting to revive, then you can absolutely have that. But you guys have to be on the same page in order to create this progress, movement, and remove that barrier. Heal from the destruction of the tower. But this Knight creates motion. The Knight of Pentacles creates motion. They're very efficient, routine-oriented people. And yeah, steady progress here. Look at this next card, guys. You've got the Fool. Take that leap of faith. Welcome in that new beginning with this individual. And look at this. You've got the Ten of Cups. So you can find happiness and fulfillment, contentment, and joy with this person. But you both have to want it equally, you know. You can't just want it for yourself. This other person has to want it as much as you. So that you guys can remove that barrier that's preventing you from coming together. But yeah, with that Fool card right here, you can absolutely have that new beginning, your fresh start. You can have it. Because we've got two nostalgia cards coming through here with both Six of Cups energy. You guys may actually both be thinking about each other from a distance, wanting to start fresh, wanting to start over. It may have ended badly, but part of the metamorphosis here is more than likely you guys are working on yourselves from a distance so that you can come together as two better people, having learned lessons as to what brought this tower moment down on your relationship. And you can have a fresh new beginning with this Fool card represented here. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. Happiness, joy, finally back in alignment with each other. So that's a beautiful progression of cards coming through here for you, Aries. So let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels, and let's see what else we can grab for you for the second half of November. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, please, for Aries? And that tower represents something different for every person tuning in. You know, it could have been infidelity, it could have been a third-party situation, arguments, not seeing eye to eye, whatever it was that brought this tower down on your relationship. I feel that there's enough love here to salvage the relationship so that you guys can start fresh. Let your friends help you. You guys might have mutual friends together, you know, and it's okay to turn to your friends for advice, for that shoulder to lean on, especially if you need guidance in regard to this particular connection. especially if you share mutual friends with each other. Some of you guys may have actually been married. This could be a spouse that you are in separation from, because if you look at this card, it's a bride getting ready for her wedding day. Her friends are surrounding her, getting her ready. So yeah, for some of you guys, this person that you are in separation from, feeling very nostalgic about, experienced a tower moment in this relationship, and now there's a barrier between the two of you. This could have been your spouse. That's for some of you. What's going to fix this is being able to express how you both feel to each other. Look at this. You've got the reconciliation card right after that. So there is definitely a chance to reconnect with this person that you're thinking about and feeling very nostalgic about, Aries. I can feel it. You're definitely thinking about this person. Part of this conflicted energy too is maybe you're not sure how they would react if you were to reach out, if you guys were to sit down and talk. So rather than taking any necessary steps to bring that to fruition, you're not doing anything because you're afraid, and that's what's putting you into this crossroads. You know, you're just feeling very nostalgic. You miss them. You still have love for them. I feel you guys might actually be both doing this, but it just takes one person to take that step, to reach out, either call, text, drop by, whatever the case may be, and just get the ball rolling towards communication so that you guys can talk about your feelings, how to best avoid future tower moments, and just talk about coming back together and just loving each other once again. It's possible for some of you if you're willing to overcome the challenges. It is totally possible. All right, so let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for the second half of November. What else do we need to know at this time? So you guys have definitely had your challenges, no doubt about that. It hasn't been easy, but if you're both really willing to work on this partnership, then you can manifest the necessary changes and manifest happiness and contentment moving forward. So you guys can just avoid any future tower moments that come down on your relationship. What else do we need to know for Aries? We have coins, financial support. So for those of you, again, who might have been married and you guys are in separation, perhaps this person supported you financially when you guys were together, or vice versa. And if that doesn't resonate with you, then those who are struggling financially, I feel that that's a temporary issue, and you can manifest better income for yourself and come into more finances, better financial stability moving forward. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Aries, angels and spirit guides? We have safe passage, starfish, and then we've got 222, which I love. That taps into partnerships and balance. Pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy and existing ones. Absolutely. So again, you guys can work things out. There is the capability to be able to reconcile and work through these challenges. Safe passage is giving you the opportunity to move forward together without any obstacles getting in the way. It's safe for you guys to love each other and to explore where this could potentially go if you're both really willing to put in the effort to make it work. Look at this bottom of the deck. We've got 333. This is Trinity, mind, body, and soul. You are in the zone, Aries. Express your true, authentic self. Another beautiful card. So if you happen to be seeing these numbers, it's trying to grab your attention at this time. Look at this next card. We've got Diamond and Promise. Engagements, or a potential for some of you who will be reconnecting, reconciling. So I do see engagements, proposals, marriages for some of my Aries moving forward. So that is really nice. You both have the equal desire to work on this partnership and really wanting to manifest changes and building a future together. Okay? So let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know for the second half of November? But there's still love here, guys. You're still thinking about them. They are still thinking about you. And I feel for some of my ladies, my divine feminines, you know, you've tried your best to go out and just have fun, hang out with your friends. But in the back of your mind, you're still feeling very nostalgic about this love of yours that you've lost. And I feel some of you will have the opportunity to reconcile and reconnect and re-explore the relationship and a renewed life together to be able to come back together and find happiness. Okay? All right, so let's add to this with Lovers Oracle. There's one. We grab this bottom card. What do we have? We have friendship coming through. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. You know, I'm a firm believer in that if you can fall in love with somebody that you ended up being best friends with first, then that definitely creates this amazing foundation for your love life with that person. You know, so sometimes when we're in separation from somebody, we forget how we started. And if you guys started just as friends and then it ended up being more than that and turned into something very special and you miss them and you want them back, I feel for some of you, you will have that opportunity. You also have playfulness coming through. This card reads, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. I feel whoever is resonating with this, when you guys are together, you just have a lot of fun with this person. You enjoy their company. They make you laugh or you make each other laugh. I feel you can overcome the challenges that you guys have endured. It hasn't been easy. You know, it takes something major to bring a tower moment down into a relationship, into a situation, but I feel that you can overcome that. Based off of the cards that are here, you know, you've got a brand new start, a fresh start that this full card can bring in for you. You just got to take that leap of faith and believe and claim that it's yours. It's yours if you want it. All right, so let's add some healing messages to this, Aries, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for the second half of November. What else do we need to know for Aries, please? Some healing messages. Some healing messages for Aries, please. Healing messages for Aries. All right, there we are. We have self-acceptance. We also have serenity. Bottom of the deck is music. Absolutely, you got to be able to accept yourself for all your triumphs, your faults. You know, nobody's perfect. But I do feel that this person that you're thinking about for this reading, Aries, they accept you for exactly who you are, and you need to accept yourself for who you are and everything that you bring to the connection, to the relationship. You know, it's time to do that, to be able to accept yourself. Serenity. The Tower brings chaos. It's been crazy. It could be a traumatic experience, painful, devastating. And part of your journey, Aries, I feel, is to heal from this so that you can bring about the serenity that you're wanting to come to in your life. Things will eventually smooth out and calm down, especially if given the opportunity to reconcile this is what brings you peace. This person that you're in separation from, they represent peace and serenity in your heart. And I feel it's just a matter of time before you can restore that in your life. Interesting how we do have music represented here. So you guys might actually love music, or you might be a musician or play an instrument. You might even be a singer. Could be this person, Aries, or it could be you, or it could be both of you. However, music is playing a part in the dynamic of your life, of your love life. There might be certain songs that you hear and it reminds you of this person. Okay, so that's coming through here. You guys might actually have music as a common denominator, and that's maybe what brought you guys together. For some of you, maybe you met at a function where music was quite prominent. It could have been a concert, maybe something along those lines, where music is something that you both have in common, something that you both love and enjoy. All right, so let's close out this reading, guys, with some final thoughts from the guardian angels for you, Aries. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please, some final thoughts. All right, there's that. Let me grab this bottom of the deck. You have opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. That is a beautiful message, guys. Really. You've been through the ringer with this Tower moment, okay? But you do have the Fool card represented here, giving you a new beginning, and you can absolutely achieve contentment and joy in your life with that 10 of Cups. And lastly, you have the Surrender card. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive that exists in our world. And whenever this card comes through, even though it says our world, I really gravitate more towards communicating that it represents your world, your piece of the world, Aries, and how it's interacting within you and whatever is going on in your life. You know, we've got a cycle that needs to come to completion. You've experienced, I feel, something devastating in regard to your love life or life in general. Okay, so whenever this card comes through, there is a divine order to all the chaos, which I feel that Tower moment represents, and in which you perceive that exists in your world, whatever is happening in your life. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Part of that transformation is a part of this metamorphosis. At the end of the day, you can just control yourself, your life. You can't control somebody else, okay? All you can do is focus on you and what it is that you are wanting to manifest. And I feel that you and this person that you're feeling nostalgic about, you guys are on the same page anyway. And it's just a matter of time before I feel they reach out and they express how they feel to you, allowing you guys to come back together the way you're both envisioning a reconciliation with each other. That is what I'm gravitating towards in regard to this reading. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this for you, Aries. The possibility of reconnecting with this person that you're thinking about for this reading, it's pretty prominent. So I would be guided to tell you that just work on yourself. Allow these changes to happen. Allow the healing to happen. And just know that there is a chance of reconciliation here with this person that you still have so much love for. And I feel that they still have so much love for you. So give it some time. Have a little bit of patience to see this manifest itself in your life. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. If you're interested in a private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And I will see you guys real soon at a future reading, Aries. Take care.